perfect.
Question.
Okay. Does my laugh usually sound like that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Does it?
I don't know. I'm really thinking hard about this.
You're really aware of your voice, right?
I'm really aware of my voice.
I'm so aware I have a voice now.
Yeah. So, anyways, hey guys. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to my first ever podcast. This is my second time ever having a podcast. Did you know that about me?
I did.
That's
They used to
unfortunate.
crack me up.
Well, my name is Shelly. I am your host. This is my best friend and our first guest,
Jasmyn.
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 This is my best and longest friend, I think.
Boom.
Other than my sibling.
We don't count him.
Damn.
Deuces, Donnie. Deuces.
Anyways, you've never been on a podcast before?
No, it's really awkward.
It's really awkward.
It's really awkward.
And, but I love it.
Yeah.
The second time, the third time, and the 100th time you'll be on my podcast.
Yes.
It won't be
We'll
that awkward.
hopefully be less odd.
My heart is pounding out of my body.
Pretty sure mine's in my butt.
Anyway, so this is my podcast. We're sitting on our infamous couch. I told Jasmyn today that I needed an hour and a half of her time. She looked at me insane, and I said, ma'am, you sit right there for 7 hours straight, and you speak to me. So what?
Every time. No stops, no breaths.
No.
No.
And usually it's am I talking too much? And I'm like, no, actually, keep going for 5 more hours. I'm down.
Or it ends with, sorry I talk so much, your turn. Anyway, as I was saying, and it keeps going. I did that to your husband.
He doesn't say much, anyways.
He picked me up the one day, and we drove from my house to here. He sat in complete silence and occasionally went, mm-hmm, ah, mm-hmm,
Yeah.
oh. And I was the whole time.
And he was probably like, thank God she's talking because I don't want to waste my breath.
Yes.
That's how he is with me, too.
We parked and went, sorry I talked the whole time, and he goes, I'm used to it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
He is. I'm a yapper, and we yap. Anyways,
What's this podcast called? It's called The Yappers?
I was gonna ask you, do you want to know what the name of my podcast is called? And it is inspired after you. Do you want to know what it's called?
Oh! I don't know. I'm scared now.
It's called Guffawed. Guffawed! The Guffawed Podcast. Guess where I hear that word a lot. I was sitting last night, I'm like, man, I mean, I can do loud and opinionated. And then I looked it up, and there's already a podcast called that. And then there was another word that I thought of, and then I was like, what? I need to just think of Jasmyn, honestly. Like, what does she say that's so weird that people are usually like, I gotta go Google that later, you know? Guffawed.
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 I love it.
Thank you.
It's guffawed.
Isn't it so good? My sister-in-law said it 8, so.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, you want to know what we do on this podcast?
Are we about to get guffawed? Or are we
Well,
going to guffaw them?
We're gonna, probably both.
Okay.
So I'm really into Reddit. You know what Reddit is?
No.
Reddit is where people go on these, like, separate threads, and they say stories, and then people comment and respond to them.
Is this like fan fiction?
No!
Oh,
I wish.
Golden pebble.
No, it's like personal stories. Like, some of them are like, am I the asshole for cheating on my wife? Yeah, you are.
Oh,
But it's a lot of that.
people.
It's a lot of that. So we're reacting to other people's stories. This is not ours. You excited?
I'm ready to get guffawed.
Do you want me to... I'm just going to say the first one, and I'm going to read it. And so what we're going to do is, if you don't like it, we'll just next it.
Oh, no.
And then also try to let me get through it. But
Oh.
if it's something that is, like, really, like, insane, you could be like, what did you just say? Can you repeat that? Like, that's fine. If you feel it needs to interrupt me, honestly, I don't really care that much, but... You ready?
Okay.
I love that this is your first time on Reddit!
I'm nervous.
So there's also, I'll explain it to you as I read, but there's like certain things like AITAH, which stands for Am I the Asshole? They're like separate threads and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I think so.
This is my first one. I need to look at you when I say all this stuff. You ready?
I'm ready. No reaction.
Am I the asshole for cutting off my daughter's college fund after she chose her deadbeat bio mom? I'm a single dad to my 18-year-old daughter, Emma. Her bio mom left us when she was young, and I've raised her with the help of my wife, who has been a wonderful mother figure. Recently, Emma started reconnecting with her bio mom, and I initially supported this, hoping it would be a positive experience. However, it quickly became apparent that her bio mom hadn't changed.
Apparent.
Lord. Emma began...
Sorry, continue.
Emma began making excuses for her and started exhibiting increasingly hostile behavior toward my wife. She would say things like, maybe I'll just move in with my mom and leave you both behind, and you're not my real mom anyway, so what do you care? It escalated to threats where she implied she would ruin our lives if we tried to stop her from pursuing this relationship. During a heated argument, Emma expressed her desire to move in with her bio mom. This was the breaking point for me. Feeling that I needed to set boundaries, I decided to cut off her college fund and told her she had to leave our home. Since then, my family has been vocal about their disapproval. They believe I should have been more understanding and that I overreacted. Some even argue that I'm pushing her further away and harming our relationship permanently. They think I should have tried harder to support her rather than resorting to such drastic measures. Am I the asshole for taking this step, or was I justified in cutting her off? Edit.
Oh.
My daughter also accused me of always loving my wife over her, but it was the other way around. Her biological mother abandoned us, and now she confides in her. Another edit. So a lot of... Oh, hold on. We won't read that edit. I want to get your... How you feel. How do you feel about that?
Oh. First of all, how old is this kid?
18.
And what in the world is she going to do to ruin their lives?
Probably, I've heard a lot of Reddit stories where people will literally be like, I'm going to ruin their life, and then completely lie, put people in jail. Like, say, like, I got essayed and stuff like that when I didn't. Reddit's insane. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, do you believe that he's the asshole for... What is it? In cutting her off.
I was hoping for, like, an easy one where it was like, am I the butthole for running over someone's foot and driving away?
But no, you have a single dad who has an 18-year-old daughter, a wife, and a bio mom, and she's a horrible person, apparently, by what this guy is saying. And she's...
But what if she's not actually a horrible person? What if she's actually nice?
I don't know. I guess we have to go off of what we have already in this.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't have enough information. Oh.
Yeah. I don't think he's the asshole.
I mean, I don't think he's an ass. I think it's drastic.
It is drastic.
But
if she's saying stuff to him like, maybe I'll just move in with my mom and leave you both behind, and you're not my real mom anyway, so what do you care?
That's so sad.
What I want to know is how long has this new mom, in quotes, been in her life? Like, she's 18, so has she been in her life through her teen years? I know. Isn't that really sad? Like, do you think that she's...
I feel like the 18-year-old's the asshole. Can we just switch who it is?
Well,
because it's her.
That's not the question. But I agree, she is an asshole.
I think it's her.
But also, when you're 18, like, you just don't know.
That's messed up.
Yeah, I know.
You're old enough to at least know what you're saying. Like, hurts people. You're doing it on purpose.
Isn't that insane?
And that is being an asshole.
I agree. I agree with you 100%.
I think the daughter's the asshole in this story. I'm just going to point that out.
Okay.
I'm just going to say that. Because she hurt my feelings. I'm not even her stepmom.
Update 1.
Oh, no.
There's an update.
Oh, no.
I love updates. I love them. I love them. Okay.
I have a lot of anxiety from these updates.
Thanks to everyone who commented on my original post. I didn't expect to have an update so quickly, but a lot has happened in just the past few hours. Seriously? Hours? About an hour after I posted, I got a message from Emma asking if we could meet up. She suggested a nearby coffee shop, and although I am unsure of what to expect, I agreed to meet her. When I arrived, I could tell right away that something was different.
Ooh.
Emma looked exhausted and stressed, not at all like the confident person who left our home.
She got abused?
Oh my god. She told me that her time with her bio mom had been a disaster. Not only had her mom treated her coldly, but she also demanded an exorbitant amount of money for rent. Ooh. Far more than Emma could afford. It became clear to Emma that her mom wasn't interested in having a real relationship with her, just in using her for financial gain. Emma was visibly upset as she apologized for the way she had treated me and my wife. As she should! Just saying. She admitted that she'd... Seriously. She admitted that she'd made a... Oh, sorry. She admitted that she'd made a huge mistake and asked if we could... Ask if... Hello? It was... Ask if she could come back home. Sorry. I can't read.
Try again, sir.
Ask if she could come back home.
There
it was obvious she was genuinely remorseful, and she said she realized now how much he had done for her. I told her that I'm willing to work on rebuilding our relationship, but it's going to take time and effort on both sides. We discussed setting some boundaries and working through the issues that led to all this in the first place. She agreed, Absolutely. And we left at the coffee shop with a plan to move forward, one step at a time.
Absolutely.
It's not going to be an easy road, but I'm hopeful that we can heal from this and come out stronger on the other side. I'm still processing everything, but I'm relieved that Emma wants to make things right. I also agreed to pay for her college, and she is really happy now, by the way.
Well, gee, I wonder why. I wonder why.
You're paying for her college.
Girl, she gets to move back in.
You want to hear some comments?
And now you're going to pay for her to go to college.
You want to hear some comments?
Oh, no.
Just let her figure out that her bio mom is a piece of shit. That's the best way to go about it. And she did.
She found out.
We all do stupid things in life that we regret. This was her. She's still a kid. Her acts really aren't surprising. She's hurting over what relationship she hopes she could have with her birth mother. Good luck to both of you.
Very good point. Very good point.
Yeah, because when you're 18 and your bio mom, I mean, you're just thinking all the time, like, why has my bio mom been in my life? And then you have that relationship with her and it sucks.
Continue.
So, like, I get it. I get why she felt that way, but...
It's still sad.
You can't throw away what people have already given you and prove to you that they love you for 18 years. You can't throw that away.
No.
I don't want to read that. That's way too long. I think that's it.
See, I think it's so good to try to give birth parents a chance. If it is safe and if people are, like, emotionally okay to do so.
I agree.
But then when that happens, that's just now putting a boundary between the parent who did stay and the child, and now also the birth parent. It's sad.
Too many layers.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I'm glad she tried it. I'm sad it had to happen that way, but...
Yeah, a lot of people go through that, though, which sucks.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd be really happy if someone offered to pay for my college, too.
Yeah, like, let me just tell you I hate you and your wife.
I'm
gonna head out, and then I'm gonna tell you that it sucks, but could you pay for college?
Like, I'm proud of her for saying sorry. Proud of her for coming back saying she messed up.
Yeah, that's true. It just had to happen that way, like, really. You couldn't have just been, like, a little, not normal, but, like, just appreciative of what your dad had given you.
Something, man. That's sad.
Yeah.
That's a sad one.
That was sad. I started you off with a sad one, huh?
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
I'm sorry.
I didn't like it.
Alright. Next one.
Oh.
This one's coming off the same subreddit. Am I the asshole?
You might be. I don't know.
Oh, it shows you what Reddit, like, decided for them. So I'll tell you
call him an asshole?
I'll tell you after you decide what you're gonna do. That's cool, because it says not the asshole or asshole. That's cool. Okay. You ready?
Can you imagine Reddit calling you an asshole?
All of Reddit. Like, everybody who's reading your posts and commenting, and there's, like, everyone's like, you are the asshole.
I would cry.
I would delete my effing posts. Are you kidding?
I would delete my profile.
Usually people do. Like, when they are called the asshole, they will delete their entire profile.
How much you want to bet they delete it and then they go, I know that's not true.
That For
I
real.
know I'm better than that.
We know a couple people like that. Yes, that is exactly what they would do.
Just point that out. You know who you are.
Oh my god. They're probably not even watching my one listener podcast.
Listen.
Okay, you ready?
Hopefully.
Am I the asshole for staying in a hotel while my friend was trapped overnight inside the airport? My best friend and I, 20 female, recently went on a trip to the UK. I actually have a UK passport since my dad is British, but my friend had to get a UK visa. We were supposed to take 2 flights, one that would arrive in France and a connecting flight that would fly to the UK.
Oh, no.
However, the second flight ended up being canceled. The next available flight wasn't until 2 p.m. the next day, so we would have to wait around 17 hours. The passengers were allowed to stay in nearby hotels for free.
Ooh.
However, this didn't apply to people like my friend, who wasn't legally allowed to leave the airport because she didn't have a visa for Europe. Instead, she had to stay with a specific area of the airport that had these bright ceiling lights that would stay on 24/7. There was construction nearby, so there was this extremely loud drilling noise every so often. All the available seats were taken by other passengers, so my friend had to sleep on the floor. Plus, earlier that day, water got spilled on our phone chargers, and her phone was only on 40%. I had the option to stay with her, but I chose to go to the hotel instead. She was furious with me, accusing me of being a fake friend. Yeah.
I wonder why.
She told me she was scared of being alone in a creepy, unknown place and wanted me there to comfort her, and I assured her that I'll be back in the morning. She said I was acting selfish for not even spending one night with her, but I hadn't gotten any sleep in over 24 hours, and I didn't see why both of us had to suffer. Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Listen.
100%.
In our situation, like, if we're both, like, let's say that you are a U.S. citizen and I'm a Filipino citizen, and we're going to the Philippines, and you can't leave, or, sorry, it's switched. I'm going to the U.S., but I can't leave because I'm on a visa. And our pain, I'd be like, yeah, go lay in bed. But that would be me offering that option to you.
Nah, I wouldn't offer you that. No.
You're like,
You're not leaving me by myself.
I would never, though.
Girl.
Like, 24
if you even
female
tried
in an airport.
with a phone dying,
With a
it sounds
phone
like
dying?
the start of a scary movie.
Girl.
Literally, where the kid gets kidnapped.
She is
And the friend's
literally
like,
insane.
I don't know how this happened. Sarah! I don't know how this happened. I'm the detective, handsome Sarah.
It's like Taken, but like
girl.
in real life. Like, what the
If you
frick,
ever
man?
tried to walk away from me at an airport, I would physically tackle you to the ground. And I would sit on you.
Here's the thing, though, is
and
that
tie you to a bench.
dang, okay, well, I would like it probably. But the thing is that you and I don't leave each other.
No.
When we are in weird places.
No. And she called her best friend?
Her best friend.
She's a liar.
And Jasmyn, they are 20.
Ah!
They're not.
Oh, she's a liar. She's cheating.
You don't leave.
She's cheating. Nah.
She's got another best
She's
friend.
cheating.
At the
That's
hotel.
not her best friend.
She's got another best friend at the hotel.
What if she was meeting up with them? Oh! Oh, this turned it. Wait, this turned into a kidnapping, murder mystery. You know the girl's gonna get murdered. Her phone's at 40 already.
Yeah.
No, she's getting
She's
murdered.
got to wait 17 hours.
She's definitely getting kidnapped.
But you
and
know
murdered.
this girl is like, she can just ask a random stranger to borrow their phone charger.
That's gonna be who kidnaps her. Has she never seen a movie?
No, obviously not.
Girl, not all the detectives are gonna be handsome. Okay?
I mean, most of them are if you think they're Glenn Powell. But yeah. Do you want to know what Reddit deems her?
They better have said asshole.
Asshole.
Yeah!
Let's hear some comments.
Oh.
Okay.
They better
that
call her a
one's
fake little best friend who was
way too
100% cheating in the hotel.
You're the asshole 100%. I'm not
Preach.
sure why you would think you're not. You left your friend, a young woman, alone in an airport in a foreign place with a dying phone and no charger. And on top of that, there was loud-ass construction nearby. Oh, yeah. She couldn't even sleep.
Off.
Like, usually at an airport, you can find a
Girl.
dark, quiet spot and you can, like, at least try to lay down and sleep. But she couldn't because there was construction. And it was bright lights.
Girl, imagine if she got chronic migraines.
Us.
And now she's throwing up. And no one's there to hold her hair.
What if, like,
what if she has glasses? What if they fall in the toilet in her
but
puke
let's
and now
also
she can't get
think
them?
about this. You are 20 female in a hotel room and you don't know what's gonna go on then.
You're stupid.
When you're by yourself, like, people break into hotel rooms.
She's stupid. You know she doesn't have that little door stop lock that,
No,
like,
she don't. What was that?
You know she doesn't have one. I'm just saying.
Yeah, she don't. Hold on. You are selfish. Yeah. You are selfish. It's one night. Agreed. She told you she didn't feel safe. If anything happened and her phone died, there would have been no way for her.
It's on you.
Agreed. For her to contact anyone. At least, see, like, if my phone died, you'd be able to at least call my husband.
Yes.
At least you would have each other, but she had to stay at a bright airport while you slept comfortably because you didn't see why you both had to suffer. I hope she has better friends because what the fuck are you?
Boom.
I'm mad for her, not gonna lie.
Boom. You know what I hope? I hope she can't catch the flight because she oversleeps in the hotel. Just saying. Hope she gets stuck there.
This person says, this is like saying a friend will bail you out of jail, but a true friend would be sitting next to you in the cell saying that was fun, huh? You are neither of those people.
I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be really honest.
I wouldn't go with you to jail.
Neither of us would survive in jail.
No. Girl, I'm not going with you. There's no way I'm going with you.
First of all, neither of us can sleep in those beds. We'll be dying. And then we're gonna get beat up because we're gonna be crying because we're in pain all the time. And then we'll be like, can I get some Tylenol? And they'll be like, no. And then we're gonna cry.
No, yeah.
If you were free, you could have all the Tylenol you want. And I'd be like, it
didn't work out of jail. Why did I think it'd work in?
Exactly. And then imagine the food.
Oh.
I already, like, die just from eating more than a cracker. Imagine the texture. Oh my god, it's probably like yams.
I don't even want to know, like, what it tastes like, honestly.
If my mom
You're
watches
gonna throw
this,
up.
I'm thinking about it. If my mom watches this,
oh, I hope she does.
Would know.
She
Hi,
Mom! She doesn't care that
famous.
I swear. Oh my gosh.
I'm famous.
She can listen to us while she's just in the background.
Just chilling.
That's what you should do.
Watch us at work. Watch us in your car. Watch us when you're on the toilet.
You know, this is going on Spotify. Isn't that pretty cool?
Watch us anytime, any place.
But yeah, so you're the asshole, and I would never leave you. But I would offer you to go if you were able to go, but you wouldn't. You wouldn't go.
I wouldn't offer.
But I think that's also the difference, though, is that if she had offered it, it might have been like, well, she offered it, you should go, but also you're still the asshole because you shouldn't leave your young friend alone.
I wouldn't offer it because, one, I don't want to get kidnapped because I've seen movies. And two, I don't want you to get kidnapped because then you have to leave the airport by yourself, which means you're getting in a stranger's car alone.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
There's step one.
I forgot. Like, you'd have to get into an Uber.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want you to go by yourself. I don't want me to go by myself.
Have you been in an Uber? They're kind of sketch. I had, not really, but
I've never even been in a taxi because I have severe anxiety about that.
I've never been in a taxi either, but I went. Zach got me an Uber when we were in Las Vegas, and I had to go in an Uber with this older gentleman, which it was fine, but he was insane at driving. And I'm like texting Zach, I'm like, hopefully I get there in one piece. It was scary, and in Vegas, girl.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
All right, you ready for the next one? So this comes from the Two Hot Takes podcast subreddit.
Okay.
I love them. This is a lot. I base this podcast off of them because I love them. They're amazing. You've never heard of them, but I love them.
Not once. Begin.
Am I the asshole for being upset after my husband had a heart attack? Sorry.
A little bit.
Hold on, let's hear her out.
No.
Let's see if she eats.
Why are you making his heart attack about you? Girl.
Right.
What if she caused it? Penelope. Come on, girl. Sorry.
Glenda.
Get your act together, Penelope.
Alright, you ready?
Yes.
Girl, I'm thirsty, but I don't want to get up.
You want to do?
Yeah, I'll try some of your dude.
Hey,
We all know what's gonna happen.
chug dude.
This is a chug jug for
Chug
payment
jug.
for doing my podcast.
ASMR. Crushed it. I almost said cracked it. You're so right. It's disgusting. I don't even know who drinks it.
Tastes flat. I don't know what that means.
Oh no. You little tea drinker.
Does it? Oh no, I'm scared now. Is it? Or did I put that mind in your head, now it's sticking?
Did you put that mind in my head?
Oops.
You might have put the mind in my head a little bit.
Sorry. It's fine. I'm just being
I'm gonna
extra.
drink it regardless, but
I know.
it does taste a little flat.
Okay, well then, Jolie shook it.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, little turd.
Alright, we need to get reading.
Focus.
2 months ago, my husband, 43, and I, wife, 33, 10-year age gap,
She definitely caused it.
were hanging out when my husband started to complain of chest pain. I told him we needed to go to the hospital to get him checked. He refused. A few hours later, he started complaining again of chest pain. I forced him to go to the hospital. The doctors advised he was having a heart attack. It was just me and him in the hospital. I hate men. Just go.
I can't say anything, that'd be me.
I know. I've had to drag you to an ER before.
It's fine. It's fine.
The doctors advised he was having a heart attack. It was just me and him in the hospital. He needed to get transferred to a different hospital. I followed the ambulance. For 3 days, he was in the hospital getting surgery. I made sure someone was going to our house to take care of the animals, goats, chickens, dogs, etc. I stood with him every second, it's in all caps, of the time he was in there. I did everything for him without hesitation. I fed him, I bathed him, I woke up every time his monitor went off, every 15 minutes.
Oh.
This is very Zach.
Yeah. 100%.
He went into surgery, and I stood in the room he was waiting in for him to come in. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. He couldn't eat, so I knew he would be hungry when he came out, but I wanted to make sure he was okay. Surgery went well, and he was in and out due to the meds. He said he was hungry and wanted coffee. I said I would go to the cafeteria and grab him something. I was gone maybe 10 minutes tops. His friends were in the room when I got upstairs taking a picture with him. They stood for maybe half an hour, 1 hour.
Why are we taking a picture
Hold on.
of a man having a heart
I read
attack?
the same line twice. They stood for maybe half an hour. They stayed, is what she's trying to say.
Oh.
See, my brain, that's why I couldn't read it. I'm
Yep.
like, what? They stayed for maybe a half an hour, 1 hour tops. They left, and I continued to stay there with him, doing the same thing, feeding him, bathing him, etc. When he got out of the hospital, he couldn't do much. So again, I took off work and waited on him hand and foot. No questions asked. Not upset, just making sure my husband was okay. He is my life. V, no, you can't go for a walk. Come here. Vivi, come here.
I think he's trying to catch a fly.
I think he is. I was just about to say that. Come here. Go lay with mama.
Sorry, homie. You could have caught the fly.
Catch the fly.
Catch it. Hey! Uh-oh. It's coming over.
I'm scared. Anyways. Well, he has been talking to his family about how excited he was his friends came to see him. He posted a photo on Facebook saying how happy he was for the support his friends had for him and how he appreciated it so much. How happy he was that the first people he had seen was his friends. He doesn't remember asking me to go to get him coffee and food because of how out of it he was. How he couldn't explain the love he has for his friends. Not one time has he acknowledged the fact that his wife was there for him every single step of the way. How his wife lost 2 weeks of work to take care of him. How his wife lost sleep taking care of him. I don't expect to be praised. I don't expect him to do anything extravagant for me. He was in pain, and as a wife, I did what I needed to do. I took the vow. But am I the asshole for feeling pissed off that every time he gets on the phone, he talks about how happy he was that his friends came to support him? Am I the asshole for being upset that not one time he recognized that I stood by his side 24/7? He is still 3 months later having me cater to him, put his food in front of him on the table, get the remote for him, get every drink he needs. Physically putting his clothes on for him, going to the store and get everything for the house, do all the cleaning, cooking, mowing the lawn, taking out the trash, feeding the animals, cleaning out the pens. I understand he had a heart attack. I know he shouldn't be doing strenuous things, but it just makes me feel like I'm a maid instead of a wife. To clarify, I don't mind doing everything. It just makes it so much harder without a thank you. Am I the asshole for being upset? He doesn't recognize what I've done every single day for the last 3 months, but can constantly praise the 4 big guys that came for less than 1 hour and 1 day in the hospital.
So first of all, I feel like I need to look at Penelope for this. Penelope, I apologize that I called you an asshole. In my defense, you need to reword your main question.
She definitely...
Because she's not upset he had a heart attack.
No.
She's upset that he's being a meanie poo head.
Well, so in the middle there, I was kind of against her. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I would not care if Zach had posted, like, thank you. I love that my friends came to support me. Because it is a big deal when people come visit you at the hospital. And knowing that I've been in the hospital a couple times, like, I recognize that Zach was there, like, for Jolie's birth, but it, like, meant a lot to me when people came to visit. Mm-hmm. And Zach is not the type to post and care about posts. He's just not. Some people are. It's whatever. But the end where he's calling people, telling them I love them.
I'm so grateful my friends came.
That's nuts.
So grateful. Don't talk about Penelope, though. But my friends!
And then she is kind of a maid. She's doing it all 3 months later. I don't know how you are supposed to be after a heart attack, but I'm sure she wouldn't have added that if he wasn't clear to just to put his own damn clothes on.
I feel like you can at least put on a sock.
Like, yes, there are days when I need help, but not every single day I need help.
Girl, I feel like he can at least brush his hair. Something.
You know, but see, these men that love having maids instead of wives.
Ooh,
hold on. Or they have, it's called a trad wife, a traditional wife, which, if that's the life you choose, cool. Yes. But these men that choose these wives are expecting them to do literally everything and they just go to work. Sir, you're also not working, though.
My friend's popping off. Pop off. Keep going. Keep going.
But seriously, like, it's insane. Like, I don't understand why he just thinks it's okay to not acknowledge his wife.
He's not being thankful. He's literally...
I wonder if he ever says thank you.
Expecting it.
Like, when I ask that, can you get my drink? I go, thank you.
Yes.
That's literally the least you can do.
Oh, I really appreciate the fact you're doing this, and I'm expecting you to do this.
Oh, he's expecting it at this point. 3 months later, yeah.
That's so sad.
You know, that's horrible. And I would be mad, too. I'd be angry. I'd be sitting on this couch telling you I'm angry at Zach. Because not only did you...
Yeah, Zach, we're mad.
We're mad at you, Zach. Not only did you ruin my dinner...
You ruined it!
And had a freaking heart attack.
And then you wanted your friends.
And then Shane shows up. And Cody. An hour.
And who?
They're there for an hour.
For 1 hour?
And you post about them?
When my friend bathed you?
I could never pick that man up. I'm so weak. She's like, I bathed him. Ma'am, you are strong as hell.
You're ahead, Penelope.
Could you imagine trying to help Cody? No, there's no way. You would have to literally hire an assistant or a male assistant to help you. You would be on the phone calling Zach.
No, I'd pick up his legs. I already had a plan. I'd pick him up by the ankles, right? Push those suckers to his ears. And then I would lay on him, full body weight, holding those bad boys down. And then you just kind of like, la, 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 la. And then when you're done, you just snap up and they go. And then when you gotta do it the other way.
Have you ever done this before?
Yeah! You just yank.
I think you've done this before.
No. Or, the easier way, push him off the bed. Wash the front, shove him off. He'll do like, it's like flipping a pancake.
It'd be like this. It'd be like
and then
this.
Scrub it up.
You'd be like, if you don't want me to be flipping you, just get better.
Just heal yourself.
Some comments.
Boom. Just heal yourself.
Okay.
Yes.
So this person quoted, he is still 3 months later having me cater to him, put his food in front of him on the table, get the remote for him. The commenter says, this needs to stop now.
Tell him, Jack.
He's not going to break. He's going to get stronger. But if you're doing everything for him, he has no incentive to do so. Why bother getting strong enough to dress himself? You'll do it for him. Why bother to get up to get his
Leave
dinner?
his ass
You'll
naked.
do it for him. Why lift a finger to do anything when you'll just do it for him? He's so used to you taking care of him that now he expects it. You don't thank people for things you expect them to do to begin with. Not the asshole, but your husband is another story. That's a good comment.
Nice job, Jack. Nice job.
Who's Jack?
That guy. I appreciate his support.
He expects this doting for you, not... This person can't type.
Try again.
He expects this doting from you, not his friends. I'd check and see if he's been this avoidant of you the entire time y'all have been together. Edit, not the asshole. Yeah, I wonder if the entire relationship he's been, like, waiting for his moment.
And this is... Oh.
You know? He's like, yes, I can make her do anything. Yes, queen. I don't know.
It was all a plan.
It was all a plan. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe he faked the heart attack.
Honestly, men plan everything.
Girl, maybe.
Or nothing
He
at all.
purposely ate so much salt.
Okay.
Right?
All
Hear
right.
me out.
You need to chill.
Hear me out.
You need to chill.
He ate so much salt and then watched 9 of his, like, whatever, games, something, that really stressed him out the most, right? And then...
Black Ops. Call of Duty.
That one. That's the one. Boom. And then he watched, like, a political statement of some sort. And bam, heart attack.
No, they
He
were
planned
out
it.
to dinner.
Then it was definitely the salt. Definitely. It rose too many levels and then just
Okay.
like that.
Well, okay, so we have 2 more. You get to choose between the 2 for our last story.
Okay.
So this one is also from 2 Hot Takes.
I feel
This
like I
one-
should read one to you.
I'm the host.
Oh. Alright. Alright.
Alright.
I feel that.
This one is called Is Anyone Else's Spouse Gross?
Yeah, mine.
And then this one...
Shout out. Cody
This
Richardson.
one is called Am I the Asshole? This is from Am I the Asshole? AITAH subreddit. For telling my boyfriend, don't be surprised if I'm not attracted to you after I give birth. Which one?
I kind of want the gross one.
Alright. I knew. I was like, I have to read this to Jasmyn.
I kind of like that one.
Because Cody is pretty gross. My brother, but gross.
Shout out.
Alright. This one's from 2 Hot Takes subreddit. Is anyone else's spouse gross?
Don't lie.
My,
They all
female
are.
27, husband, male 34,
Ooh.
and I have been married for a little over a month.
Just a month and he's already gross.
But we have been together for quite a while.
Oh, good luck. It gets worse.
Yeah, girl.
Good luck.
I love him and I want to grow old with him, but he's gross and it's honestly bothering me. He's not super gross in my opinion, but he's gross enough.
Ooh.
He farts 24/7. No joke.
Preach.
I do not have a break from smelling this man's ass breath. I don't have a problem with farts. I fart too, but he's averaging at least 100 rotten egg farts a day, and he thinks it's funny too.
She's sick of the booty whispers.
Okay, Mom, cut off if you're watching.
Don't listen, Mom.
Today, he discovered a pimple on his dick and wanted me to see him pop it. I don't want to see blood and pus oozing from something I suck.
No!
Okay. He kept trying to push it on me, and I kept saying no to the point when he just gave up and squeezed it on his own in the bathroom, but took a picture for me to see later, even though I kept saying repeatedly that I don't want to see it. So, cross the boundary. So later on tonight, I guess the pimple fills with puss again, and he popped it next to me, and it exploded on my arm. My head was turned when he popped it, so I didn't see him actually doing it. Thank God. I just saw the aftermath on my arm. I got pissed. He wipes it off and he says he didn't realize it got on me, but then still proceeds to show me that picture he was saving for later with a bunch of white shit oozing out of his shaft. In response to me being mad, he says stuff like, "Oh, this is marriage. Why are you disgusted?" I hope Cody is
marriage.
I hope Cody is not that disgusted.
No. Thank you. Oh.
He does other little things like burp very loudly, and whenever he eats cereal, the milk is
That's
always
me.
sloppily draining down his beard. He's always pissing on this toilet seat. That's Cody. Man, when Cody comes over, I know when Cody's here. Because he always leaves the toilet seat up. I don't find those things nasty individually, but when I think about them collectively in combination with every gross thing he does, I get pissed. Because he just seems like a nasty person overall. I don't know, man. Is this normal in a marriage? Am I weird for being grossed out? Edit. For people asking why did I marry him if he was gross pre-marriage, I wouldn't say he was Mr. Clean before marriage, but it was nowhere like this. Ooh, he different. It's like if someone drunk casually or every now and then before marriage was just okay, but suddenly after marriage they become an alcoholic. So yes, he did have his habits before. They were relatively minor and pretty tolerable. In terms of body odor, I've never smelled him actually, and he could be a neat freak regarding certain things. It's just that since we got married, he's evolved into something very shocking.
I'm just gonna tell you the truth. All right. First of all, I love Cody Richard. Truly do. Does the man fart? Sure. Sure.
We all fart.
We all fart.
Everyone farts.
We fart. Beyonce farts.
Hot though.
Very attractive little woman there. Everyone
Glenn
farts.
Powell
Glenn
farts.
Powell farts. I bet it's beautiful. It probably serenades the world. That's all I'm saying. It's not even a whisper. It's like a harmony coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I can just tell. But that's pretty normal. But I'm telling you right now, and so is leaving the toilet seat up. That's normal. Annoying, because your girl almost falls in, and I got little legs,
You're so little, teeny, tiny that you just
little baby.
you just fall in.
I'm just a baby.
And just a baby.
Just a
You're
baby.
so little, skinny queen, little tiny, skinny, small, little, teeny, tiny woman. You just fall in, you know.
I'm so tiny, so tiny. But the second this man tries to show me pee-pee pus,
Oh, it's over for me, girl.
I'm cutting it off.
Oh, I'm getting an annulment.
I'm cutting it off. We're done. No, I will not pop it.
No,
but I will chop it.
I am getting an annulment. The minute that he shows me the picture for later, he literally saved it for later to show it to her.
It's not show and tell.
Dang.
It's not show and tell. We're not popping it. We're chopping it. We're done. That's it.
Especially if that's not what you're into.
No,
Especially
what?
on your dick, though.
Girl.
Like,
Can you
I might
imagine it
cut
in
this.
reverse?
I might cut this. But Zach has pimples on his back sometimes, and I pop them.
Yeah. I
Okay,
feel like that's
so this
pretty
is a
normal.
relatable thing.
I don't do that.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
like
sure
little
that's
holes.
normal. I know.
Most people do it.
But
though.
I love to pop back pimples.
Yeah.
And just his forehead pimples.
Go ahead, girl.
Anyways, so that's fine.
Yes.
But on your privates?
Wait, what's that song? Wait, what is it? Oh no.
This is embarrassing.
It's from. They'll know it. It's from the Backyardigans. Everyone's been mocking
we're going on a snail hunt.
Bear hunt? That's not it. We're going on a snail hunt. You go ahead. Now what?
No, I don't. I know, but I don't. It's Uniqua, right?
Oh, it's yeah.
She's being sassy as hell.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's something about a bush. Wait, it is.
What is happening?
Wait, I'm gonna find it. Wait.
Anyways, cut him off.
Chop him
No,
off.
actually, if you've been together for a long time and you actually love each other, I'd give it a bit, but I'd also tell him that your boundary is that you don't like that he's gross. And if he crosses that, that's your ultimatum.
Yeah.
It's not breakup worthy for me yet, but
Yes.
it could be.
Into the thick of it.
Oh,
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I get copyright striked. I'm gonna have to comment and be like, I have to appeal this because it's actually a cover.
It actually is from a professional. Boom.
Anyways, that's all the stories I have for you today. Did you have fun on my podcast?
Yeah, crushed it.
Yeah, my heart was beating out of my chest, but I felt pretty chilling after the second story.
I've been trying not to like just break out into song
You could.
because I feel like that's what we do a lot of times.
Okay.
Like the majority. I like Jewies.
I'm pretty wheezy.
It ain't easy being wheezy, baby. It ain't.
But I'm thinking, you want to be on my podcast next week?
Sure.
Okay.
No, please. No.
Oh, no.
No, wait.
With Mike.
No. Please. Girl, I got asthma. You're on my chest. You're crushing me.
Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. You're crushing me. Ow! You're crushing
Bye!
me. Bye! You're crushing me.